Hello, and welcome back to another D-Man the Defenders video. In this video here, I thought I would go over how I pick the gems. Oh, nice. How I pick the gems how I get the right gems for the right characters here, like for my second Billy kid here. I've sort of already started a little bit, but I don't exactly know how long this video is going to be, but it's just going to be like getting the right gems for Billy Kid here. And so usually, or the right gems here. So usually what I do is I'll take a look at Freddy first and see if he has any of the gems that I might need. And it looks like he does not. I'm taking a look at his 4 death piece here, and seeing if any of them will fit. Because I don't really care about, I don't really care about the gems on Freddy. So the next I'll just go back to the Billy Kid here, and so to give you an idea of what we're looking for, and for like as you know, like slot 1, 3, and 5 is always set. It's always set, so that's what like meaning that it's always going to be damage and then defense and then HP. And then for slot 2 it can be a bunch, and for slot 4 it can be a bunch, the same slot 6 here too. So what I'm looking for here, and for slot number 2 is speed 100%, and I found a good one here with the shadow set. And for slot number 4 I'm looking for rage, and for slot number 6 I'm looking for gemstone attack, possibly combo attack. So I might do one of combo attack just to see what the difference is, and to see if the procking can also proc the rage, but I don't believe it can, because I know the procking of the combo attack doesn't proc for the HP drain, so it shouldn't proc for the rage. But most likely I'm going to go with gemstone attack. Oh, and the reason why gemstone attack over over the combo rate or over the combo attack is because combo attack has priority over your ability. Like it has so let's just say if you have 2 rage points and you're about to use your death dance, right? But then that turn, it's going to let you proc your combo attack, right? It'll prioritize the combo attack, so you spend that turn using combo attack instead of the death dance. And because we're running rage, our rage is like going to be full a lot if we combine it with the combo attack, and I don't want that. Because combo attack gets extremely high. Like take a look at what's his name here, is 56%, right? And the rage only goes up to like see his rage only like 19% here, which means that like it's going to keep prioritizing the combo attack over and over, like above the rage, and we don't want that here. So that's why I'm going to go with the combo attack. I mean the the gemstone attack. But anyways, what I normally do is I go to replace, and then I will pick up, whenever you're picking up your gems, always go with like 2, 4, and 6 first, and look for those ones first, because those are the different ones, right? So the first one that we're looking for, since our 4 piece, we know it's going to be the death stone. I'm going to change the type here, and I'm going to go with the death stone here, and I'm going to look for rage, right? So I'll change it over. I'll change, instead of level, I'll pick rage here, and it should show me. And I'm only going to be looking at the ones that have the lock on them, right? Because if they don't have the lock on them, that means they're useless. They're going to be sacrificed, right? But this one has a lock, the bottom one here, and we're looking for rage. So a bad sign is that because we've selected rage and the first lock that we're seeing is combo attack, that means that there is no rage for the Death Stone as a main stat, right? That has a lock on it. So that means I'm going to stop looking here. And then another one that we can take a look at is the shadow, which I've already done already. And this one has the rage. There's also rage here, as you see, like this one has rage here, but the damage is less and has combo attack, which we don't really want. And that's why I picked this one. This one has gemstone attack, the one I'm currently using, which is what we do want. Even though we don't want the HP drain either, it still has like rage. And yeah, so overall the one I have equipped is better, so that's what I'm going to keep. But just for the sake, we would check on the space one too, because the space one, the 2-piece, is also rage, which is what we're looking for. So right now we're looking for any possibility that the space has a rage and speed and damage. So that's what I'm looking through right now. So this one has damage and rage, but I'm also keeping an eye out to see if the stats is also possibly better than what I'm using right now. And this one is better than what I'm using, the space one here. But I'm also going through, so we know this one has HP drain, so that means there's no more rage one. So just for the sake, I'm going to switch it up here. I'm going to replace it. And because this one's a very nice one here. It has both speed, damage, and speed again as the secondary stat. And it's +3, which is the maximum. But if the space one has that one as well, then I'm going to go with the space one. And let's see here. No. Oh wait, it's on speed, so I have to change it. Or it's on rage, so I have to change it to speed. So this one has speed, and because the first one doesn't have speed in it, it means as a secondary stat, it means that there is going to be no one that has speed and the secondary stat. Because it always shows whichever one has the highest stat first. That's how it organizes it. So there's no point even looking. And then we're going to take a look at the Death Stone here to see if there's speed that has, and there's not. So it basically means that we're being forced to use the shadow one because speed is such an important stat. So we're going to go back here. We're going to switch it to the shadow. And we're going to switch it back to the rage. And we're going to find the one we had on, which I believe was this one. And we're going to switch it back. And because I was hoping to use this one here because it has speed 3 and damage. And this is the one I want to use. But we cannot use it because this one, like, how do I explain why? Because we have these things here, right? In the backpack here, we have, where is it? These things here. The random trinket, but most importantly, we have the mystic trinket. That's the one that we need the most. And because we can choose, like, we're going to use this one too. So like when using the mystic trinkets, you need to use like, how do I, so we're going to go to exchange and we're going to pick death, and we're going to go to this one here, and we're going to use 50. The reason why we're going to, when you're using the mystic trinkets, try to pick up the one that's set. So either 1, 3, or 5. Man, I'm really sorry about that. And that's because when you're picking the mystic trinkets, like, let me just show you really quickly. When you're picking them, like, you see slot number, no, it's not this one. Replace. And then, I don't know how to bring up the attribute before, like, where it shows, like, what can be in what. Oh, here we go. Okay. Do you see, like, in slot number 1, you could only have attack, right? Like, in slot number 3, can only be in defense, and slot number 5 can only be HP. Well, if we're using the mystic trinket, we get a target specifically what we're looking for, right? So if you target, like let's say slot number 2, that can be speed, gemstone, gemstone defense, and gemstone HP as the main stat. There's too much randomness that, let's say I'm looking for speed, right? But it needs to be speed with 4 secondary attributes, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But what's the chance I'm going to get speed as the main stat plus 4 secondary stats that also has speed, that also has damage on it? It's not going to happen. Like, it's like you're going to waste so much. So it's best to use it like on slot number 5 here, where if you go to slot number 5, it can only be HP. So because it can only be HP, there's a good chance that I'll get the one that I'm looking for, I'm looking for one that has speed plus damage. That's all I'm looking for, is speed, damage, and that's 4 stats that's what I'm looking for. And you might think, why am I looking for one that's for the Death Stone, since we already have this one? It's already perfect, right? The damage is good. It's 140 and 170 is the max, and 110 is the lowest, right? So it's 140 is in the middle, but the speed is perfect. That's because this one is hardest to get, the speed 13, and the speed is the main stat, and the speed and the damage here. So this one is already good. That's why that we look for these ones first between all of them. That's why we went through the space, the death, and because you want to look for these ones first, like 2, 4, and 6, with all of them, like with the death, with the space, and the shadow. And because of that one, we had to go with this one. So that one cannot be changed. So because this one cannot be changed, it means that we have to go with the shadow. And because this one here is the same, for the same reason, right? Again, really, really sorry for that. Because this one cannot be changed, we had to go with the rage. Ideally, I would like to have speed on here as well, but it looks like that's not going to happen. And the reason why we have to go with this one is because the death didn't have any rage, and the space, even though it did have the rage, the space did not have this one here, the speed with the secondary speed and damage in it. So that's why we're going with these two. That's why we can change over this one, because this one should be easy to get as the death. So we're going to keep, so we're going to go back here, random trinket, summon, go exchange, go to this one, and then pick this one. And then we're going to keep doing this one over and over. And if we don't get it soon, I'll stop. But you guys will get the idea, just, for the sake of the video, right? So I didn't exactly know where this video was going to go when I started it. But, and you just keep picking. So this one here, I'm going to lock it, but I'm not going to use it. It is a good one. Like, it has 170 damage, which is the max. And it has 0.665% rage, which is the medium. Like, it's the middle one. Because 55 is the lowest and 75 is the highest. But the rest of the stats sort of suck. Like, the HP is the lowest one, 900 is the lowest. And the gemstone defense, we don't really care about at all. But I am going to lock it just in case. And then that's it. Then you click on the side, you can go back again. Click on the death. Okay, so none of these ones I'm locking. Because later on I'm going to sacrifice them. So this one I'm not going to lock, simply because it has the damage is the lowest. So I'm not going to lock it. And doesn't have anything else that we're after. So I only consider locking it when it has 4 secondary stats. But you notice every single one of them is HP, right? Because this is the 5th slot. So this one has 4 secondary stats, but it has no damage, so we're not going to lock it. Same with that one. There's no damage and there's no speed. Right now, because of the state of the game, this one has the lowest damage and doesn't have anything else that we're looking for, so I'm not going to lock it. Because of the way that the game is going, speed is starting to become more important than damage. So I'm basically just looking for anyone that has speed at this point. Hopefully it comes with damage too, but this one, same reason, no speed, no damage, so I'm not going to lock it. But ideally you want both speed and damage. And some might ask too, it's like, why not use one that, like, let's see if it pops up, like something like this one. Somebody might ask, why don't we use something like this? Because it has the speed 3 that we're looking for, right? And even though it only has 3 stats, if we upgraded it, the 4th stat will come. But because of that, your gemstone was always going to be like 1 upgrade weaker than everybody else's. So yeah, that's why we don't use this one. But if you get desperate, I suppose, because these things are limited, right? See, that's why sometimes deals come that have these mystic trinkets. Never buy them because it's such a waste of money. I get these trinkets then from like the wheel. I believe that's how I got them back in the day. And by back in the day, I just mean like 2-3 months ago. You used to get a bunch of these things like pretty much for free for next to nothing. But they stopped it because I used to have like 6,000, 9,000. Like I used to have a bunch of them. But then they started selling them, so they stopped like giving them out. Do you see how, like, oh my goodness. I'm trying to go as fast as I can too. You see how like it's almost impossible? Imagine if trying to do this, but we're looking for like one that was in like 2, 4, or 6, right? And we're trying to like get one that's like main stat. This one only has just HP, and yet that's why you should never ever buy. The damage is good on this one, so I will like I'll lock it because it's max damage, but most likely I'm never gonna use it. But you never know if a character later down the line comes and needs those specific stats and doesn't require speed. Basically, I'm just gonna use it till I run out. Sometimes it's not good to to continue. You should like stop, take a break, go do something else, and then try again later. But for the sake of the video, because if I was doing this and I wasn't recording, I would definitely stop. Ugh. Speed 1, but the other ones is perfect. Like gemstone attack is 3%, which is the highest. Damage is 170, which is the highest, and HP, which is the middle one, and speed 1. So this one is the one we're definitely going to go with. And I'm going to not continue because we only have 470, so we barely have any tries left. I'm not going to continue. So that's the one that we landed on, and we just needed, even though it does suck, that's the one that we're going to use here. And so I'm going to go to the depth, click on here, and I'm going to go change it to speed. And it should be, I locked this one just in case too, like, but I know I'm not going to use it. Should be like one of the, no, but then this one. was this one. See how like it's changed the order? It's not the same order as the one that as we saw, but whoops, I'm gonna replace here. So now we just need this one here. And we're looking for gemstone attack, but with speed here. So we're gonna take a look at this one. This one's combo. We're just going to the ones that's locked. And I don't think we're gonna find one. Combo. Yeah, there's no gemstone attack. So let's change it over. That has speed anyways. There's one here. So for now, I'm going to equip it because that's the only one. Yeah, that's literally the only one. But we're going to go for a Hail Mary here. We're going to go for a Hail Mary here. We're going to try this last one here. So now, this is, I would never usually do this, but it's, what is it? Desperate. So now we're looking for, see how this one's like gemstone HP? We're looking for gemstone attack. This is why I don't do it when it comes to like 2, 4, and 6, because it's just too much randomness. Yeah, this is way too much randomness. Like, you guys saw how long it took to get the 1C shield now. Somehow we have to get gemstone attack like this one, but it has to be 4 stats, has to have damage and speed. This is just a complete waste. But we don't have that much left anyway, so I guess who cares? This complete waste. See this gemstone attack. That's why. Oh my goodness, that's like the weakest stats, but I'll take it. That's like the weakest stats you could get. Lowest damage, lowest speed, but hell, wow. And we got one more try, so let's just try to see somehow if we can get the same thing, but just better stats. And not even close. But still, hey, that's something, right? That's something. That's how important speed is. Where's the gemstone? That I'm willing to let's see here. Let me go to here, change to death, go to the bottom one, and where is it? Boom, there we go. And that is going to be the gems that we are going to be using. So so let's go to strengthen here in this one, and let's see what we get. Boom, got the damage one. That's exactly what we want. And if we, hopefully they haven't fixed it, but if we level it up again, it should be damage again. Yep. And if, let's see if they haven't fixed it, it should be damage again. Yep. So let's go to this one here. Let's get to 12. I've already explained it in one of my videos already, but the first stat you get, be ready to take it all the way up to the max, because it'll keep producing the same one. And I may have already taken too long, because normally I have to do it quick. But it'll keep being damaged over and over and over. Okay, let's go to here. Ooh, gemstone attack, which is okay. But I was hoping for the speed or for the damage. But anyways, let's see how much. Can we make it to 15? No. Oh, we have this one. I forgot. Dang, should have done this one first. This one is tricky. Like, I'll show you what I mean. You don't want to do that one first. Like, I'll show you guys what I mean here. Like, this one has good stats. Doesn't matter which one we get for this one. Strengthen will go all the way to the bottom. So it's at 0. Actually, I don't even have the gold for it, I don't think. 59.6. I don't think I have the gold for it. Oh, we do now. 9 million, that's enough. I'll show you guys what I mean here. We go here. We're going to strengthen up the speed one, right? Yeah. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. So since the update, what they've done is, you guys have probably noticed this by now, is you can't sell your gem. Well, you can sell it, but like, never mind. But this one is a useless one that we have, right? It's speed, but it has damage, and but not. It's already level 15, but none of it got no damage, only HP, gemstone attack. Basically, it's a useless one, and I don't want to use it. So I will sacrifice it, and you see how you don't get any of the gold back because it's not any cheaper. But look at it though. See how it costs 59.2. So I guess we did have the gold to do it, but it takes it all the way up to 14, like to 14. So you don't get all of it, right? So look at that. That's a huge amount of experience. So we are going to enhance, and then at this time we're taking a big gamble. So I don't like doing this. And we got no speed at all, and we got gemstone. Oh my goodness! But the majority of it did go to the speed, though. I mean the damage. That is good. Now we're gonna see if we can get the last bit here to level up. We should just have enough. Let's see what we get. Please, speed. Oh my goodness, defense again. I guess by my own logic, I already knew it was gonna be defense. I should have waited. Ugh. But anyways, that's basically it. That's all the gold, and then yeah, that's basically it. So now we have the gemstones for it. Now it's just time to get it all of them up to 15. Now, after we get them all to 15, what's going to be next is we're going to fix the stats here until we get the first exclusive. I'll show you guys what I mean here. I'm going to go to enhance, refine. We're going to keep refining over and over and over and over and over here until we get the first exclusive damage, or whatever it's called, like until we get this one here, the hero exclusive attribute, until we get the 8% crit. That's what we're looking for. After we get the 8% crit, we are going to fuse it with the other one, like because we have two of them, right? We're going to fuse it, get the yellow, then equip it, and then we are going to decommission. We're going to reset her stats on for the Grim Reaper, and we're going to reset all of her. Plus, we're going to have these gems to sacrifice too, so I forgot about that. But no gold, no gold. So, anyways, guys, that's basically it for this video. And then we're going to swap it out. We're going to swap those two out here, and then we're going to have our second Billy Kid in action here. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know how long this video was. Probably a very, very, very long one. But that's basically, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.